What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. At this point we're in a little bit of a rush, so we're going straight to the road. After a bit of driving, we finally got to the gym, only to find a game happening inside. Regardless, it gave me time to warm up, stretch, and get ready for team warm-ups. After getting loose and getting some free throws in, it was game time. I was the 7th or 8th player to come off the bench with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter, which kind of caught me off guard. Regardless, I was still there to hoop though. Something you guys will see in this footage is I don't really get the ball a lot. I wasn't the main scorer. They weren't really looking for me, so I had to produce in other ways, like getting that offensive rebound. For the young hoopers watching, if you're not producing offensively, you got to bring in other ways, including defense, rebounding, creating for others. You have to be a difference maker in other ways. Also, quick shout out to my guy Nick Davis. I've been playing against him since I was a kid, so being able to play against him at this level is pretty cool. You guys see me trying to set a screen for my guy Chris, but we take a fast break three. In turn, Nick gets the rebound, goes all the way up court, and just lays it in. Here I get the ball in the wing, wait for the screener, use a little out dribble, and take the pull-up. Next possession, this guy gets the ball, and I swore he took 3 steps, but he gets the foul call instead. Next possession, they try and go one-on-one at the top. We get the stop, rebound, outlet to the guard. Guard brings it up, makes a move, and another fast break three. Not a lot of ball movement this game. At this point we're neck and neck, which is kind of surprising based off of how we've been playing so far. For example, this possession right here. Next possession, I get an open look, but I miss it on the small court. In hindsight, I should have drove for an easy lay. Instead, they get the rebound and walk it up for a fast break three. At this point, I kept getting subbed in and out, but the first possession I was in, we find Danny for a short corner mid-range. Next possession, my guy gets in the short corner, tries to back me down, pump fake reverse, I get the block, but then I'm jumping with 2 offensive players and they get the putback. Our next possession, I bring it up, use the screen, 3 defenders kick it out, I pop back to the corner, and they call me for out of bounds. Look how short that corner is. Their next possession, Nick gets the ball, and then I dribble 3. On this possession, we get the stop, I get the rebound, try and slow it down, try to get something going. You'll see I'm waiting patiently for somebody to cut, move, nothing's happening, so I just move. Finally, Gene gets the ball, drives in, and lays it in. At the end of the game, he had like 25, he was cooking. We're still battling out, it's like a 5-point game. Here I'm staying in front of Nick. Hits the cutter, and now just listen.
Good D! Good D! Good D! Good D! Hey yo, what the fuck?
After this, I get subbed out into the late 3rd quarter. First possession I'm in, I try and pick up full court, they get the ball up, hits the cutter, misses, gets the offensive rebound, second offensive rebound, then I just gotta come in there and clean it up. After that, Danny gets the big switched onto him, hits him with a move, and then hits him with an interesting step through. Next possession, Mace gets the rebound, hits it to me, we go on the fast break, make a move, get 2 on me, hit to the corner, and then Danny hits the 3. Here I notice I got a smaller guard on me, so I try and post him up, but I get fouled. We get the ball in, Gene uses the screen, and then hits an and 1 3. Their next possession, they drive in, and they get a jump ball. How does the NBL handle jump balls, you may ask? Just like the NBA, they actually jump. This possession, I get the ball, I go through the legs, hezzy, and I hit 3. But you can't really see it, so I'm gonna give you a different angle. And with that 3, we cut it down to a 1-point game. Their next possession in the reverse crunches, Nick hits a move, it hits a tough leg. On the other end, Danny remains aggressive, drives in, hits a nice little euro with the right. Here I try and set a screen for Danny, I pop, I'm wide open, but he shoots it instead. They end up bringing it up the court, I get the rebound, race it up, go for a euro, he hits me, but of course these refs don't give me a call. We end up throwing a turnover on this possession. It's one-on-one with me and Nick. I just try and stay in front of him. I force the miss. We run the fast break on the right side. See me left wing, catch it, and I get a toilet bowl rim out. Couple possessions later, they get the side out of bounds. They give it to the guy I'm guarding. I'm in front of him, and he just hits a nice move. See, I'm not afraid to show when I get scored on, because it's just part of the game. Here, Chris got the ball at the top of the key, makes a couple moves, drives to his left, and hits the nice ready layup. At this point, it's still back and forth, but they just keep finding open people for open threes. Here, Nick is shooting free throws, lined up. I get the rebound, he hits my hand from behind, and I lose it. It wasn't enough to call, but I just gotta be stronger with it. Here, Chris makes an entry pass to Devin. Devin catches it, goes in, and gets the and one lefty layup. Good take. After this, I get subbed out until late 4th quarter. First possession back, I get it, pump fake to Danny, set him a screen, pop, wide open again. I don't get it, he just shoots it himself. Our next possession, we're just holding the ball, one spot. Mace sets him a screen, he gets doubled, doesn't give it up right away, and throws a turnover. Next possession, Roman drives in, gets Devin a good layup. We inbound the ball after they made a 3. I drive left, see a double coming, bounce pass to Dev, cut through, and then he hits a nice spin move with the lefty finish. At this point, we need stops desperately. Devin gets another steal, hits me, and I lay it in. Next possession, Devin rips it, gets the steal, gives it to Danny. Danny gives it to me, and I just make a simple ready layup. Unfortunately, they end up holding the lead, and this turnover just kind of ends it. We end up losing 118 to 109 to a team we honestly could have probably beat. I ended up finishing with 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Losing is always frustrating, especially if it's your 3rd one in a row, so we need to figure it out, and I think some changes are coming.